Hi there! Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're doing a makeup video. Oh my goodness! How long has it been since I've done a makeup video on this channel? Cool. I am just going to be filming a really easy get ready with me because I'm busy. And so this is going to be like a 5-minute makeup, no makeup look kind of thing. Okay, so I'm already moisturized. I don't use anything aesthetically pleasing. I use this giant tub of CeraVe moisturizing cream, and yeah, I bought this because of the Michael Cera commercials, so that was very effective marketing. Good job, CeraVe. But yeah, I have this big tub of moisturizer that I just put on my face and my hands, and whenever I feel dry or cracky. And so yeah, this is what my skin looks like. Um, so I'm pretty proud of my skin because if you know me, you know that I'm acne prone, and even as somebody who is approaching 30, I still get acne breakouts every now and then from hormonal acne. But right now my skin's looking pretty good. Oh, sorry, there's like leftover lip balm. I also put some lip balm on. I use this crusty BTS lip balm. Um, to put on before I do makeup and stuff just to feel moisturized. Um, but yeah, so those are my prep things. I brushed my hair and put it back. I'm probably going to zhuzh up a bit and then change at the end of this video. So there's that. But I just figured I'd start with like a basic makeup routine with you guys. If you watch my other makeup videos, I tend to use similar products over and over again. So the first thing I'm going to do is use whatever is left of this ColourPop primer. I get the one with hyaluronic acid because hyaluronic acid is good for your skin. And I'm just going to smear that on my face and rub it in. I just rub it on with my hands. I kind of go over the face. If I'm feeling like I need extra self-care or something, sometimes I'll use like a what are those things, like a face roller. That I have a pink one and I have a green one. I don't know which one's better. I tend to use the pink one more, but I'll use a face roller like after I rub it in, if I'm feeling a little extra spa day-y. Right now I'm not, so I'm not going to do that stuff. But yeah, that's something you can do too with this sort of primer. I like it because it's not sticky. Like, I know a lot of people like that milk primer. I hate that. It just did not work for me. I don't know what the hype was about. Maybe I was doing it wrong. Um, but I like this one because it feels more like skincare than primer, but it still gets the job done in terms of like making your makeup last. So yeah. So I'm just gonna let this set in the skin for a minute. And before I put makeup on, I don't want to do foundation today because, again, I'm feeling kind of lazy. I work from home, and so I don't necessarily always have to get dressed. um, Now, it is what it is, but I still have, daily errands to do and stuff, so it's good to wear a little makeup, I guess. And I'm going to film another video after this. So, yeah, it's just good to look like a human being. But I don't feel like wearing full foundation right now because A, my skin looks good in my opinion, and B, it's like spring and it's getting hot, and I don't know how to do makeup that doesn't melt off your face in the heat. I think it's going to be a little bit more stormy today, so it won't be super duper hot, but still, if anyone has some hacks to help your makeup not slide off your face because it's hot, please let me know. But yeah, so I'm just going to do some concealer. I've put concealer around my nose because I get a lot of redness over here. Your girl is a cougher and a sneezer, let me tell you that. I have a lot of allergies, and now I officially have asthma. So that is an area that tends to get messed up a lot for me. So I'm just going to cover up some spots here. You don't really need to. But yeah, I mean, I'm using controversial Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. And this is super duper coverage. This is like 2016 coverage. So it is not light and airy like the youngins do with their no makeup looks. There is a product I want to try that TikTok advertised to me, which is, I think it's the Anastasia. It's something like a foundation stick, but it's more of like a skin tint than a foundation stick. It's like a little bar or whatever. You just glide it on. The young lady who was using it really sold me on it, so maybe I'll pick that up on my next makeup round. Because as you can tell, I'm running low on makeup, so maybe I'll try that next time for more dewy look. Because a lot of my products, again, are from an era that was very mattified, and I've been kind of reworking them to make them look a little bit more natural. But obviously, it would probably be better if I had products that would cater to that specific thing. You know what I mean? So now I'm just blending the concealer in. I'm basically just doing concealer without foundation for light days. I mean, it still gives me a lot of coverage where I need it, in my opinion, without it being like foundation and then concealer on top and then all that. But yeah, what else is going on? I received a rejection email last night, so that was great. So like 4 in the morning. Of course, I was awake at that time because I don't know. Um, but yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh man. So I was a little bummed out about that. If you watched my writing update video, that was the entry that was like for a Pokemon themed kind of novella. Um, for a so they were this publishing company wanted to do a bunch of basically like novellas. They wanted to do like their own Goosebumps stories for adults, which you know, if you know me, that works with my brand a lot. And so I submitted something. They wanted it to be part of like the 90s. So I sent them something and I just got rejected. That's okay. These things happen, especially when you're creative. That's why you got to keep putting yourself out there. You know, can't take that personally. But that's kind of how my day is going. And like yesterday was so weird. It was so zigzaggy because there was also someone texting me about a job opportunity, and I was so excited for it. And then like literally an hour later, they're like, "Oops, these positions already been filled," and I was like, "Huh." So there's that. But at this point, you just kind of learn to roll with punches, I guess. I don't know. The world is crazy right now, and I look crazy. This is going to be one of those things where you trust the process. You know what I mean? I'm just going to put a little leftover concealer on my eye. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't, because I kind of like the natural like shadowing that my eye has. Like not necessarily the under eye part, but the top of it. I kind of like the natural pigmentation because it's like browns and stuff already. Like that's my natural eye. But for this case, since I'm going to be putting eyeshadow on today, a little bit at least, I'm going to put some on my eye to give it like an even sticky base. Okay, so now I look like a weird pasty white alien. What I do next is I just kind of like, I don't fully set or bake anymore, but I do a little bit of translucent powder over where I just put this concealer. So I'm just taking some on my brush now, kind of like just kind of patting it in and swiping it, especially under eyes, because my eyes tend to crease a lot. So I'm just kind of like brushing it here, just to get it to stay put more so than like mattifying anything. But see how that kind of like flattens my face a little bit. So I'm just going in and just making sure that it stays and it's set. Also, like I'm somebody who's been wearing glasses lately because I'm too lazy to get contacts. So this is nice because at least for a little bit, your makeup won't come off underneath your glasses. I mean, it will eventually, but this keeps it from doing that early on. I was opposed to just wearing wet products. If I just started, because I know wet products are really popular right now, and if I was going to use those exclusively, I'd have to probably switch back to contacts because if you notice, the people who use all those wet products, I never see them with glasses on. So that tells you something right there. Next step is blush, and let me show you guys something. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. This is another ColourPop. Oh, sorry, translucent powder, Kat Von D. I do not like this person, but I wanted to try this product, and I don't think Kat Von D is associated with the company anymore, so don't get on me. But anyway, so I got another ColourPop product. I have a heart-shaped blush. It's super cute, right? But look, wow. I busted that thing up last time I was traveling, and it is all broken, and I'm really sad, but I don't want to throw it out because I have no more. I have some blush, but not a lot. So I'm just kind of using this grabs sparingly. and putting some on my face. This might not show up well on camera because it's like a really subtle shade for my skin tone. It's like more natural color. I don't know if you see the difference. Barely. Um, but I think this is pretty for like, oh, I'm so natural. I'm not wearing makeup type days, you know? So I just kind of go along with my face's natural shape. See, I have like a little indent here. So I just kind of do that, and then I take it up to the forehead a little bit. And I also put some under my nose. I'm also putting a little bit on my eye for like a natural gradient or whatever into my eyeshadow. Sometimes I'll just take an eyeshadow brush and do the lids in the same blush color to be like super natural looking. But today I'm gonna probably use eyeshadows. So I'm just also putting a little bit on my chin. I don't really contour anymore because I don't have the time or energy for it, and plus, like, I don't necessarily agree with the idea of wanting like a smaller face anymore. So I don't contour anymore, really. That's not part of my routine anymore. So I just do blush and highlighter, and it also like elevates your face shape without necessarily trying to add contrast to make it look smaller. So yeah, I mean it's definitely like not as 3D looking like without contour, but it is what it is. So I'm also taking another ColourPop product, and you can tell I like it. It is a highlighter called Flip Flop. It's like a summer themed one that I probably got too many summers ago. And I'm just putting it over my blush placement, my chin, and my nose, and a little bit on the brow. And then I'll probably put some on my inner corner. I know that's not cool anymore, but I like doing it. So there you go. Okay, so I'm going to set my face at this point. Get another ColourPop product, no filter. I'm running low on the setting spray. I'm just going to set it like this and then put the eyeshadow on and lips and stuff. And then set again. My dog is running because they hear the spray thing. I don't think they like it because I tried spraying some before and they like ran away from the spray. Yes, baby girl. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. But mommy's got to work. I know. She hates that word. We're trying to teach her that work means like leave us alone because we're busy. And that's her least favorite word right now is work because she likes being all up in your business. Don't you, baby? Yay. Okay. So let me tap, 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 tap. I don't want to lift anything, but I just kind of smack it into place. So now let's do eyes. I'm going to use this palette that my brother's girlfriend actually got me. It's the Natasha Denona little thingy. And it's just a bunch of nudes. I like the shimmers though. The shimmers kick ass. Let me show you. Do I have the right brush I need? No, it's in the other room. Damn it. Oh, let me brush my eyebrows a little bit. I don't do anything with my eyebrows. I don't put product in my eyebrows. I always thought that looked kind of weird. But plus my eyebrows are thick anyway. Like, look at this. They're caterpillars. So I don't think I need all that. But I'm just going to take this pink shade, kind of put that all over the lid, and I'm using my phone's camera as a mirror right now. So if you see me looking over there, or if you had been seeing me look over there, whoopsies. It's not very profesh, but I'm just going to put this all over the lid right now. Okay, I'm also going to put a little bit around the under eye. Not too much, but just to like match, I guess, in my head. I know some people don't do this, but I want everything to match. Okay, now I'm going to take the shimmer here and put it on my lid. I forgot my brush, so let's try this with the finger to see how it does. Look at that. Bam! That's awesome. So we're just gonna put that on with the finger. This is not hygienic at all, so don't do this. Do as I say, not as I do. So I'm just gonna take the brush I used before and like blend in that excess you see right there. Just kind of be like la 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 la. We pretend that doesn't exist. Okay, so then I want to take this brown shade and put that on my, that's weird, outer corner. Just a little bit. for some dimension. I think this is like a technique to get that like doe eye look or whatever that was like trending on TikTok for a little bit. I'm just gonna take it on the bottom a little bit too. It's a little smudgy, but that's okay. Yeah, I think this technique was used for people who are trying to do the doe eye thing. I did that for, I guess I technically did that for a while because I would wear like white eyeliner in my bottom eyeline or yeah, waterline. But I didn't necessarily be like, oh yeah, like doe eyes. It's just that I feel like that's what looks good for my eye shape because I have hooded eyes. So it's very hard if I do any work for anyone to actually see it on my eye shape. Like, let me look at you head on. So like all this stuff you don't really see. Pros and cons, like my blending doesn't have to be perfect. Because for me, it's like color things as opposed to like, oh, the artistry, because you can't see it, right? So for me, I don't have to be as precise, but it does suck because if I want to do something cool with like graphic liner or do like cut creases and all that, you can't really see that on my face. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, I guess. I don't know. But I'm going to put a little bit of highlight in my inner corner, and then I'm going to put mascara on. So I'm taking a different brush, just gently putting it here. Not too intense, but you know, just enough to kind of open up my face. And then we will be doing mascara. I use the Rare Beauty mascara. I like this one. I think this also might be running out. Oh shit. Let me fix that. That's why I hate mascara. I always do that to myself when I'm like recording, especially. And like I try to do mascara, I always mess up. Like my mirror. Ooh, sneak peek. Ooh, behind the scenes. Indefinite inception realities. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I always do this to myself when I'm trying to record. So that is missing a chunk of product, so we're just going to see if we can blend everything together, and if we can't, I'll put a little bit more concealer on there. It's good enough. I'm a lot more lax about beauty recently than I have been in the past, and I think that's a good thing. Because don't get me wrong, I'm still a bad bitch, okay? But I don't need to necessarily prove to everyone I'm a bad bitch because it's in my aura, right? So if I want to do simple makeup, I can do simple makeup. It doesn't matter. The vibes are still come across anyway, you know? There. That eye looks good, and this one will probably look crazy. She's looking feminine. Okay. So now I'm just going to do. So I have this like, again, ColourPop lip pencil I really like. I think it's a good shade to match like my ideal lip shade. So if you look like me, you might want to pick this up. This is BFF number 2. I don't understand lip pencils though, because like in my head, if the product runs out, you should be able to like twist it or something. But I haven't figured out if I can do that or not with this. So I've been like scraping it with this little like brush and like placing it on my lips this way. Because I want to use all the product. I don't want to throw it away. But I feel like you can't use this on a daily use, even though it's a nude, because of the container or whatever. So I get really confused. I don't know. After that step, I just put on a little lip gloss. So this isn't really a 5-minute makeup routine, I guess. But there's definitely steps you can skip to make it a 5-minute routine. Like you don't have to do the eyeshadow part. You can just use your eye's natural pigment. You don't have to do lip liner. You can just put lip gloss on. So like most times I don't do the eyeshadow. I just put some concealer on, some blush, highlight, lip gloss, and lashes. I'm not the door. I don't use like real lashes. I use mine. Or like I don't use fake lashes, sorry. I use what God has given me. But that's because I've tried doing it before. I'm not good at it. Look how wet I am. So yeah, let me set that in, and then we'll be done pretty much. I used to set my face with hairspray. I mean, it was effective, but I don't know how good that was for my health. So, tip, but not a tip, I don't know. So yeah, let me do my hair now. So when I don't shower and blow dry, this is like the hair I slept. This is the hair I slept in, and she's looking like this. I have like that. So I have like really white people hair, where if it gets dirty, it like looks super thin on the top, and then I mean it's normal thickness on the bottom, right? But it's like that. I don't know how to describe it. I know you guys know what it is, but it's like the dirty white people hair. So yeah, so I tend to use some dry shampoo for at least my roots, and I kind of brush that out. I use the Batiste brunette because your girl is a natural brunette now. This is my natural hair. I used to dye my hair all crazy colors and keep it short and do all that, but again, I've just been so lazy this past year with like life, and that the beauty stuff has really fallen to the side for me. So I've been doing just embracing my natural self. But yeah, so let me just give my natural self a little thing with some dry shampoo. It's funny because like when my sister saw me doing this, she was like, "That has carcinogens in it. You shouldn't be doing that." And then I was like, "You smoke cigarettes every day." So to each his own. I guess it's better than putting hairspray directly on my face. So we've had some improvements this year. Where'd my cap go? Oh. Let me zhuzh and brush. This kind of helps the product go through like your whole hair, you know? Ta-da! Okay, this is what I look like. Thank you so much for watching this Get Ready With Me / makeup tutorial kind of / daily routine. Sorry I'm being really awkward. I haven't done this in forever. I hope you like my bathroom. But yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, just let me know. Comment down below, and I can do more advanced makeup looks too if you want, or do certain trends if you want to. I used to do a ton of makeup videos, especially like cosplay Halloween makeup, but I just haven't done that in a hot minute. But if you want me to get back into that, just let me know. It's a fun hobby. I enjoy doing it. But yeah, right now I've been doing a lot of book stuff because like that's what's been on my mind. But it's important to take some time out and do some self-care in addition to like all this work stuff too. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you feel like it, feel free to like the video, comment down below, share with a friend, and subscribe to the channel. Please, please, please. It would mean the whole world to me. And until next time, thanks. Bye.